Hey everyone, my name is Joe and this is the TLDR review of the Jeecoo M20 soundbar. Everything you need to know as quickly as possible. The M20 can be used as a soundbar or as separate speakers. To use as a soundbar, you attach them by sliding their bases together. In this configuration, the soundbar measures 16 inches or around 40 centimeters. To use them as stereo speakers, you slide them apart. They are connected to each other by a wire that's not very long, so the farthest apart you can set them is about 33 inches or 84 centimeters. The M20 is not meant to be portable, but it can be. More on this later. The unit is made almost entirely out of plastic. The only metallic portion is the front mesh grille. It is very lightweight, which can be a good thing, but it does make it feel cheap. Everything that is made of plastic is black and the metallic grille is gray or dark silver. Even though this is almost entirely made of plastic, the build is pretty solid. There is RGB lighting at the top of each speaker or sides if you're using it in soundbar mode. This gives the device a gamer aesthetic, which you may or may not like. The lights can be switched from pulsing different colors to some fixed colors or turned off entirely. Connectivity is basic with only two options: USB and Bluetooth. There is no 3.5mm audio connection. As soon as you plug in the USB cable, the M20 turns on and defaults to USB mode. When you plug it into a supported device such as a computer, tablet or phone, these devices will recognize the M20 as a USB sound card. This is the M20 plugged into my iPhone using a third-party Lightning to USB camera adapter. You can also plug it into power-only USB ports, such as a USB charger. You can even plug it into a portable battery bank, thus making the M20 somewhat portable. You activate Bluetooth mode by double pressing the knob. If you press and hold the knob, the device will turn off. As long as the M20 is powered on, single presses on the knob will cycle between the RGB presets. These are pulsing transitions between all colors, which is the default, red only, blue only, cyan only, and powered off. Strangely, there is no green only option. As I already mentioned, the M20 will always turn on as soon as it is plugged into a USB port. This to me is a big downside because the M20 does not remember your previous settings. This means that regardless of what settings you had previously, it will always default to the following: USB mode with a somewhat loud USB mode voice alert, pulsing RGB transitions, and about 50% volume. Even if you keep the M20 plugged into USB at all times, the settings will also reset to default if you turn the M20 off and then back on by holding down the multifunction button. When it comes to sound quality, I'm sad to say that the sound quality is mediocre. The bass is very weak and there is very little clarity. It is adequate for spoken word, so it is good enough if you mainly listen to podcasts or watch TV series. The volume is good for small rooms only. If you try to use them on a medium to large room, the sound will likely distort and your listening experience will not be enjoyable. So that is everything you need to know about the Jeecoo M20 soundbar speaker. My favorite feature is that it has an integrated USB sound card. My biggest gripe is the mediocre sound quality, and the thing that I don't care for is how it always resets to the default settings whenever it is powered off. It really annoys me. All things considered, I give the Jeecoo M20 soundbar a score of 3 out of 5. Let me know what you liked or disliked about the M20, and if you like, check out my review of the soundbar that I actually use on a day-to-day basis. I hope that you found this video helpful. This is it for now, but I hope to see you in the next one, and until then, may God bless you all.